All right, all right. Just checking to see if I'm live. People, give me a second right here. Give me a second right here, mate. Are we live? No? Are we not live? Are we live? Ladies and gentlemen, let me just check and see whether we're live first. And if we are, yeah, we are. Okay. What do we want to do, please? Your boy Cousin Roy. We are a few hours earlier this week because I couldn't wait, man. Yo, this entire week while we were waiting for the Brentford game that's going to happen tomorrow night, I was wondering what the heck am I supposed to talk about? I mean, think about it. The only thing that is in all of our minds is, are we going to win the Brentford game? Who's going to start? We lost against Galatasaray. There's 3 losses already. Can we make a comeback against Brentford, who are playing, relatively not too bad, right? But all of a sudden, we were given previews of my man, homeboy, one of the greatest players that ever played, and one of the biggest mouths, and one of the guys with the biggest ego. Like, look, Zlatan won't be able to walk into your normal house door. You'll need to break down the front doors, make it at least, maybe at least about 20 meters wide to fit this MF's ego. But boy, what a lovely, lovely interview Zlatan Ibrahimovic did with none other than Piers Morgan. And I feel that, there was so many things to take from that interview that I like to break it down today. Let me just get this page up right here. So, Zlatan retired about 3 months ago. He's one of the most decorated players who ever lived. He's one of the best strikers I've ever seen. Super strong, always committed to playing the right way, and he's old school. Okay, he grew up in the era where the coaches were tough. He was asked a lot of questions about his life. He was asked a lot of questions about his family and his upbringing, players he played with, including Pep Guardiola and the falling out and all. It was very interesting. Now, Pierce being Pierce, let me adjust this fucking thing. Pierce being Pierce had to drop in a few gems about Manchester United. And we'll start with what Zlatan said right from the beginning, which was he could not. By the way, it's raining heavily, so you all out there, just take it easy, go slow, turn on the channel, put it in your car, put it in your house, put it in the radio, whatever, just listen to it. Listen to me spit some hot fire before you all move on. Now, Zlatan was asked about how things were at Manchester United when he's there because right now the club is like in a total mess. He said the one thing he was not happy to hear when he came was everybody in the club was still talking about how Ferguson would done it, how Ferguson would done it, how Ferguson would done it. Now, by the time Zlatan came in there, bear in mind, we'd already had 3 managers. We had Moyes, we had Louis, and then we had Mourinho. Now, Mourinho, Bino Raiola, Zlatan, Bino Raiola, same guy. So I suppose that's why it worked out. Mourinho, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. So that's how it worked out. He ended up with us. He won 3 trophies with us, mind you. Okay. He was already old. He was towards the end of his career. But I remember when we put high balls into the D box, he was still able to get them. Headers were on point. He was standing in the right place. Just that he wasn't able to play 90 minutes. He said when he came here, everyone was talking about the Ferguson way. And now this really got me, man. I'm thinking, bro, really? Yeah? That means from the time Ferguson left until the time Van Gaal came in, which was like those few years, within those few years, the same staff was still there. Okay, fine, longevity. But then those staff that are still there, aren't they breeding a very bad culture? You see, I know you're upset with the management because Latan also touched on this. He said there seems to be a gap between where Ten Hag is. On top, there's no footballing people, which is something he's not used to. And then above all, the social media clowns. He's alluding to Ed Woodward and whoever Ed Woodward was talking to at the time. So with Ten Hag not having the right people around him to manage the club, and with the old staff still being there, and them being so toxic, continue to talk about how Ferguson would do it. I think that's terrible, man. Seems to me like probably even when Mourinho was there, also these guys were probably bitching about how this is how Ferguson would do, how Ferguson would do it. Shouldn't we have gone past that a long time ago? No wonder when Ronaldo came in, he was so angry. He said, "What the flying heaven is this, man?" I mean, the same guy I saw when I was 18 years old, I'm 100 years old now, and he's still there cooking. And he's cooking the same shit. I mean, it's nice to see them there, but at the same time, everyone else has progressed. What's happened with us? Saving money. We're saving money. Ever since the Glazers came in, we've not wanted to spend a single cent. What? So keep these guys there. Make sure they're thankful they have a job. Don't give them a raise, but give them a yearly bonus. I don't know how the thing works. I didn't really go deep dive into it. I'm not sure. But if that was the case, these fellas would be happy to work there. At that point, they're probably Manchester United fans and they were used to winning. But to continue saying this, the Ferguson way, wow, that's terrible, man. That really hit me. I was like, God damn, I wish he elaborated more on that. Who was the one continuing to say it? Cannot be the new people, okay? I mean, had to be the old people. Who were the ones still so bitter? Had to be new people, not the old people. You know, Louis Van Gaal came and changed everything, putting spot cams here in the training pitch, cameras to make sure everybody doing their job. Maybe he did the same for the staff. So all bitching, all unhappy. So finally, one fella out, new fella comes in. Another guy out, new fella comes in. And everyone who came after Moyes had big stature. Louis Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and then Ralph, and then Oli. Oli is a former club, whatever the fuck, like, I was so disappointed, lah. I was thinking, wait, I thought this is something we would have nipped in the bud long time ago. Like we would have moved on. But then when you think about it, even guys like us, like me, so I'm so still talking about it. I'm so saying, Ferguson would have done it because you kind of miss that control that some one person had at the club and someone would respect. The only times I see it really happening in the Premier League right now, is with City and maybe with Arsenal to an extent because Arteta has earned that respect. Here, no lah. Now that's kind of telling. Second part he said was, let me bring this up here. I have it here. Give me a sec. Second thing he said was, he's not sure if he said the biggest difference between Ten Hag coming here and handling Manchester United and his stature in Ajax was the fact that in Ajax is a team that is full of talent. Okay, fine. So you find that talent. The talents are all mainly young players, and they need to grow their football, need to be somewhere. So they'll probably be more disciplined. There's also competition at the back. So when you got the coach's trust, you do whatever they say because you're managing talent. He said coming United is a total different breed. Now, I always believe, right, that when you come to talking about a coach coming to a new club, managing this club, whatever club, it didn't matter. What's up, man? I always felt like I didn't. That's why the club need new owner, new top man. Yeah, to that, exactly. That's what he was alluding to, but he didn't say. So what I felt was that I always felt that it didn't matter. For real, man. I thought it didn't matter because I'm old school. I thought when we are going to play football, you shut your mouth. Coach is here, you listen to coach and you do, because that's the culture we had under Fergie. The culture is out the window, man. I think he clearly said that culture is out the window. The last person had that control was Jose Mourinho. My name is Jose, and that's fucked up now, man. It's not going to ever come back again. And so when he said that Ten Hag doesn't have the stature between managing talent and then coming here and managing big characters, he said he's out of his depth. It's clear if you read between the lines, and even clearly, Pierce asked him, so are you saying it's out of his depth? No, what I'm saying is he needs time. He needs to get that experience, garner that experience by going through bad moments, and then only he can be a better coach. Oh, man. I wasn't expecting that. I was hoping that, when Ten Hag comes, he was trying to lay down the law. Once he lays down the law and has control, has the players he wants, then he can start building. Bear in mind, it's only been 1 year. This is the second year, so it's cool. Okay, no need to trip so much. And Zlatan also said, believe in the process. If just because a few wild decisions happen and then suddenly we have a knee-jerk reaction and drop him, we're being silly. And then Pierce said, but you don't have time in Man United. He said, yeah, because the fans demand more. So maybe it's time for us to temper our expectations. That's why I said I think I wouldn't have a problem if we finished in 10th place, right? Because monetarily it doesn't affect me at all. Let's be honest. Emotionally and mentally only it affects me. So the one will be affected: shareholders, the club cannot buy players, whatever, not enough prize money to pay salary, which is bullshit. Sponsors are already there. We have enough money to go all over the place. So the problem here is this: I don't mind us finishing 10th place, so that maybe it can necessitate a quick sell takeover, whatever, right? And so all these trash nuggets who are hanging around, the stragglers in the club, hopefully we can move them on. Get the youngsters in this channel. Many of the fans who continue have been saying that get the youngsters in, maybe give them time. But of course, they're not ready. They're going to be hammered. They don't have the lungs. They don't have the legs, like a De Bruyne, like a Foden, like a Declan Rice, who played so many games for West Ham, like a Odegaard, Saka. They don't have. You cannot simply. They are not that talented. Our backroom, our juniors. Our juniors are not that good, guys. I'm sorry, man. I mean, it's nice to have hope, but it's not that good. So maybe finish 10th place. Let Ten Hag get all the experience he wants. But I'm sad to hear that, guys. I keep saying I'm sad to hear that because it keeps hitting me like I thought he'd be able to handle it. I thought Ten Hag would be able to handle it. And the whole Cristiano Ronaldo question came up. Maybe the problem with Cristiano Ronaldo and Sancho is he doesn't have the experience to handle it. I think this is bullshit. You know what I mean? I think when the coach tells you to do something, you do it. And he said the responsibility goes both ways. But he did not exonerate Ten Hag completely from any fault. He still put the fault on Ten Hag's lap, saying that this guy is out of his depth. And that scares me, guys, because we're already playing like shit. We're going to play Brentford tomorrow. I feel we're going to lose. When La Mourinho came in with stature, the club screwed them. Ten Hag, no stature relative to the other two. He's got to build his stature at the club with the stature with the club through thick and thin. Yeah, okay. So I think we can agree that we need to give him time, but it's just hard to see when they're playing and he's not doing it and the results aren't there. I want to trust this guy, and I really had full trust in this guy to actually turn it around. But I got to listen to Zlatan, man. I mean, this guy's been all over. He's like Ronaldo. Like screw Messi, man. I don't like Messi. But Ronaldo and Zlatan, yeah, they've been all over the world. They're drama kings, whatever, but they're winners. Roy Keane style, Steve Bruce style, killer style, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fergie style. So I got to take into account what he's saying. And if you're telling me Ten Hag needs time to build to earn that stature, while learning to get all these crocked players, injured players back in the team, learning to outwit somebody else, susah bang. Like he was saying, like he was saying that he can't keep buying manager home from. But I agree. Like he was saying, like um, the injury problem is one thing, lack of experience, don't know how to handle big egos, one thing. But what so that means what? Is Ten Hag's fault? Is it for not playing Ronaldo? That was my question. Is that what he was trying to say? So okay, he does not have to manage big egos. He needs the time and the experience. So that means what? I'm wondering like, oh shit, really, bro. So that means what? That whole Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo drama is your fault. Shouldn't be a manager. I see. When Ten Hag came in, he kind of was a little bit arrogant, right? We need fans when they cannot put high expectations. The club is building. Yeah, true that. And we need time, let them finish. So when Ten Hag came in, he tried to play a certain type of football. He wanted to play expensive football. And he said he couldn't do it with the hair. So we got Onana. And now we see Onana shit. Nana can kick the ball all over the goddamn pitch, but he can't save the ball at the back, which is most important. So I think when he was trying to teach them how to play, I think the guy who was the one who was the most unengaging was Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo just I have my own set of rules because you've seen the stories. Like Boateng said, no, Messi in the dressing room will be playing with his phone, coach will be talking to everybody else. Time to go, it's on. But that's the stupid Spanish league. It's easy. You only got three tough teams. Try doing that in the Premier League and see, you get spanked. Messi never proved himself here. So now you're saying this guy who came from Ajax with talent coming and supposed to handle this team and like I'm just looking back and thinking, should he have continued to play Ronaldo? He did at a certain point, and then everyone was putting early crosses, quick crosses, all pressured to pass the ball on Ronaldo and then screwing up. Bruno didn't have his chances on goal as much. So I'm wondering, wait, what to do? Just a little bit nervous, a little bit worried. I feel like maybe Ten Hag. I put my notes here. I think the Ten Hag coming too arrogant now, because Zlatan said he's unsure if all those things he did in Ajax is enough to back him up, enough to give him enough stature to come and stand at Man United. Which means what Zlatan is saying is Man United is a big ass freaking club. We have such big nama, and when you muscle there and you walk around the place, it's like a huge stature that this guy is not ready, lah. They're not ready. We pretty much got a guy who's like a child, man. He's just a baby. Can't absorb tenor. He also has to bear very least some of the weight for cock ups. Yeah, the process. And you know what the process, Shashi? I was wondering the preseason, going hard, going hard, going hard, going hard, going hard in training. The ones who needed to go hard in preseason and all that, I felt were like Rashford, because this guy can't get his motor started, and now it's lack of confidence. For a player who's been playing at the club for 100 years, I thought he would have stronger mentality, but he doesn't, man. He's a social media baby. He lets everything social media affect him, not like Ronaldo. I saw clips today, Roy Keane shouting at Cristiano Ronaldo last time for trying to do a cute chip in a game. They were a tough game. They needed a goal. He tried to do a cute chip when he was one-on-one over the keeper. Roy Keane screwed him, man. Taught him a new buttocks. And then guess what? We won the game 1-0. Who scored the goal? Ronaldo. And he didn't celebrate. He was sulking. O'Shea, man, hugging, gave him a kiss. Rooney was talking to him. Who was the other fella came? Rio came. Don't worry, bro. It's all good, Mo. You got it. You're the man. Let's get one more. Roy Keane came, patting him on the head and went off. Strong mentality, man. Now they all are little babies and kids. So if Ten Hag wants to bring that old school thing where he could implement it in Ajax over here, it seems like it cannot happen. Bang. Was he too arrogant or not to handle one Cristiano Ronaldo? These youngsters ain't built the same. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. And touch a little bit, cry. Touch a little bit. The ones I feel can take criticism in the club: Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, Lindelof, Shaw, Bruno. The rest cannot really. Hoyland probably. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Hoyland so much. A few games. Oh man, hey, Hoyland is awesome, man. Hoyland is just, it's so nice, huh? To see us have a target man running in the middle forward, lah. Anyway, first we talk about this first. So, like you all feel also, sometimes we should have a bit of the courage to kind of put Ten Hag in his spot. Because if you came in this arrogant, you want to change everything within the first year, you try to implement stuff, now things are not working out. Your excuse was, okay, the left side is totally empty, backside all totally kantoi, no plan B. So it's the process of the way you approach to come to this point too much. You played so much last season. Should some of the guys been given chances? Number one. Number two, maybe you should have rested some of the players sooner. Like we all wanted him to start with Garnacho early this season. Let's not forget. We say, hey, Ten Hag should start with Garnacho. Garnacho should start. Rashford only played 2 games, one full 90 minutes behind closed doors, two 45 minutes, 20 minutes during the preseason, right? And then what happened? Garnacho 2 games not so good. He chop and change. These are the signs I feel of him saying where maybe these are the signs of him saying where he probably needs to get that experience. Do you guys think this? Do you think so? Like Shashi already said, he's not a. I agree. I think some of that blame should go to him. Bisaka managed to take being benched and then turning into a mainstay. Oh, yeah. This guy, because hey, one thing, Bisaka was on top dollar also. So I think he played for his money, bro. This guy got to eat. He wanted to eat as well. He really wanted. He was hungry. He was hungry. They aren't really strong. Yeah, hey. Thanks for bringing this up. Yeah. Sharp. Sharp. Where was it? Okay. The Athletic wrote an article today talking about the problems Manchester United. And let me just bring this up really quickly because it's a free article. We all love free stuff here. Thumbs up if you all like free stuff. I'm losing it, man. Okay, hold the press. Okay. It's not okay. Manchester United are letting goals in the first 5 minutes or scored in the 4 minutes, first 4 minutes, and we are ranked third for goals being considered in the first 15 minutes. This is whack. When number one is Sheffield, number two is this one. And somewhere down here, right, it says where there is a severe lack of leadership. Man, I got to say that is so freaking true. The problem with leadership also in this team is about people who can take it. Rashford doesn't listen to anybody. Can I just say that? Like, you think about it. You've been in the club from the start, bro. Me, okay, just me, cousin Roy Keane. I've been in the club from the start, from the time I was 11 all the way until now. I've been a mainstay. I've been loyal. I didn't go anywhere else. I did all the media. I did everything the club asked me to do. And now new players are coming in. I have to listen to them. It's a problem. I've been here longer while I listen to you, bro. You prove yourself, lah. Now I feel like I want to hold the ball. I see 3 defenders in front of me. I'm going to run and take them on, even though Edison Cavani is free on the left. I know you all saw that. I know you all saw the clip on social media. They're bringing it up. Also, last year, the comparison where if it was one-on-one in that same situation against Gala, he would have shot. This time, he put a punde pass in the middle. For no sappi in the world, be able to get that pass away. It was like a pass. He did that pass like he forgot to have his lunch. What the fly, man? So do we still stick with this boy? All his, like I said, he was doing cute passes. Remember my thing after the match? He was doing all these little cute passes. You know what I'm saying? This boy is arrogant. He's fucking arrogant. It says quiet on the pitch, don't show any emotion, keep within yourself. Bullshit. So that way you don't have any accountability as well. Yeah, but then after that, the press conference, try to do our best, Then there'll be a real couple of mistakes, we missed a few chances. There, Pora, bro, I can write that away. Everyone here who's tuned in here, thank you all so much. Everyone who's tuned in here, they can write that script and give that script after we lose a game. It's the same title trope. Where is his mentality, his strong mentality? If you really want to come and start second season here after you played a long season last season, you were on top of the world, you went and enjoyed yourself. Where's all that form? And one more thing, he looks a bit darker. Is it me? Rashford looks a bit darker. Sometimes there's something to do with the water intake and the skin. I don't know. Was he in the sun too long during the summer, partying it up big time? I don't know. Rashford looks a bit darker. Casemiro looks two stats lower. It's like, Ten Hag, bro, you didn't see all these happening. It's like totally lost, man. The team didn't have a Kino. We didn't have a Rio, Rooney, Neville. Oh, yeah, actually, Neville also was a good captain. Yeah, he was shout. I forgot about Neville. Someone will step up, show the team not doing. And by the way, all these names Matthew just mentioned will die. They'll die for the club. They'll keep running forward, and when they lose the ball, they will bust their gut and their lungs to track back to cover the back line. Here I see sometimes Rashford slowly. That's why I say I love slowly doing it. Sancho never do. That's why I say I love Anthony. Anthony run his butt back, man. Holy crap, I love the ball. Hey, do you all think Anthony gonna play tomorrow? I hope he does. Resting his slap, darker than Charlie Murphy, bro. Y'all see that, bro? It's darknesses. Darkness is spreading, bro. Rashford looks a little bit darker on the face, on the hands, man. I don't know what's up. He's got new tattoos, fresh tattoos, all that, whatever. You can't see it. It's stupid. But he don't know, man. He looks a bit darker. I don't know. I sometimes get my skin, my flawless, beautiful skin a little bit darker when I don't drink enough water. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. But I don't know what's happening with these boys, man. I see this innate lack of wanting to run back and defend. So now with Zlatan saying that basically Ten Hag is out of his depth, all these problems are now being exacerbated. The other problem, the big problem he said was there is no footballing person from the on top of the coach. So he said he's used to every other club. He went to big club having a footballing guy above the coach that can relay things to the top. He said with Ten Hag in Manchester United, it wasn't there. He said there's no it's an English thing. That maybe he forgot. It's not. It's a stupid menu thing because we're trash. We don't need a footballing guy above Ten Hag. All we need is a 22-year-old social media champ. We put him above Ten Hag. First, number one, he'll put the next fella's tattoo. Number two, he put where he went for summer holiday. Then in between, they'll put 7, 8, 9, 10 ads, Tezos and Pesos and Kundi and Kunji Mairi and Sapinathan, all those Tezos, Pesos, they'll put all those ads in between, right? Then they'll put a naked picture, one of the boys, with no clothes to show off the muscles. The muscles don't mean shit because they got no titles. After they put some of the girls, we are inclusive. Hey, hey, wokies, hey, the women's are important, hey, yo, shit. And then the footballing thing goes, you're all down the toilet. So true, man. I'm telling you, the problems in this club are way deeper than what we think. When asked about the Sancho and Ronaldo problem, he said, I don't really know what really happened there, but that cannot be fully Eric Ten Hag's fault. Why? Because the players must take responsibility. You are all a piece of a puzzle and you're a small piece in the big puzzle. That's what he says. So you all must play your part. My problem with this is I feel he forgot to look at how bad the stadium is with the rain. He forgot to see how remind that after Edward went up, Richard Allen, all these fellas came in and they're protesting. The only thing he said was, "We are wrong to protest," saying that the owners didn't invest in the club. Zlatan forgot investing in the club, one thing buying players, but they're taking so much money out. We're still in debt. Most of the other clubs he went to and played for were not in debt. You see what I'm saying? So that part I don't agree with him. Twin brother darknesses with Sancho, bro. Straight up, man. Sancho playing video games all with these kind of lights, man. Holy crap. As captain, Bruno also failed as the leader in the team, missing when the team needing to set up, only know when to why. Yeah, this is one problem about Bruno, guys. We all miss that guy who will just shout at you. I don't give a damn what you have to say. You just shut up and listen to me. Bruno's whinging and all that makes players disrespect him. And one of the guys disrespecting is Rashford. I'm telling you, don't come to me and tell me there's some kind of camaraderie bullshit. Because I think when Rashford, Bruno, and Ronaldo were there, I think Bruno and Ronaldo sat down and had lunch and breakfast and dinner every time. Rashford was sitting with the English boys, hoping that he would get a pass here and there. I'm telling you. He also said, Pierce asked Zlatan, Ronaldo said that when he came to the club, and anywhere he goes, youngsters don't want to listen. Youngsters don't want to take advice, where he used to hang on every senior's word. What can I do? What could I do? What can we do? What is the thing that we can do? He said, all don't listen because the money. Zlatan said, true. Zlatan said, back in the day, you needed to do so much to prove yourself. Now the kids don't have to do anything to prove themselves. They're already being tossed with a ton of money. How are you going to have any measure of control when you don't have internal, spirit of wanting to step up and do well for the club? There's no loyalty. Like, you think Mason Mount is here playing his heart out for Manchester United? No, he's playing his heart out for his career. He's no nobody wanted him. The Chelsea reject already at that point. Of course, he's going to say all the right things. So it doesn't convince me that Ten Hag has everything under control. The only guys I feel who are there who want to play their heart out for the manager, Lisandro Martinez, Amrabat, Casemiro, uh, Anthony. Yeah, I'm putting Anthony in there, man. I think Anthony is fantastic. We like that player, yeah. 10 times are bad. So here, yeah. So some of the and then part of it down to club injury and being able to whatever Dutchman's desire to focus on transfer. Hey, all this transitional football and all that. The reason why we brought Onana in. What the fuck have we been playing? Hmm? I don't know. Did anybody learn we cannot do transitional football when the guys are tired, when the guys are not running more than the other team? How to do transitional football? Tell me. The other day I was watching a clip of Scholes how he used to pass the ball just between him, Rio, Vidic, and the back, and whoever's playing right back, whether it be Raphael or sometimes Sylvester, they swap whatever the fuck, right? He's constantly moving, boom, boom, boom. The player run, he move quickly. Player run, move quickly, and then one long pass. Our passing isn't that good. Penetration not good. We keep passing the ball to Rashford. Rashford doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. You know what I'm saying? The only fella right now I feel who knows what he's doing is Hoyland. Don't you all think so? You know, I like Varane. His anticipation is very good. He knows where to stand. He can read the game well. But he needs a proper number two. You know what I'm saying? Because the other day he was playing number one. He was the one going for the player. Lindelof is behind. I said, shit, Lindelof is picking up an injury. I was like, damn. Usually Lindelof is younger, right? He'll be the one going, but Lindelof was not going. Varane was going. I said, day. Varane was injury. I want to chase Mauro Icardi and all that to slow him down. I was like, damn, man, this is it's a problem. True enough. Buta.com kena straight fucking red card or what? What's happening, man? We're too slow. Too slow. Evans now, man. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah. You gotta be joking, man. With Evans already now, the main guy there, so sort of even playing, we already the butt of all jokes. My concern is the speed. They say he needs Salah when we play Salah. Now with the left side so bad. Amrabat ain't going to be able to cover him that well. Amrabat, when he falls down, he seems to be grabbing the ball with his hands. Bro, you need to stop that shit, man. Stop grabbing the ball with your hands, bro. He's playing all out. Amrabat is playing on the edge. Okay, he's playing all out. He's playing 120%. He fall out and keep grabbing the ball with his hands. Amrabat not going to be able to control Salah. And I think if Evans is there, you're going to get screwed. I feel Evans won't be able to control Foden. Evans won't even be able to control any of the guys from Wolves. Whoever is playing for Brentford. Nah, man. Brentford and this Thomas Frank is fucking, what's that actor? Matthew Modine looking MF. Piece of shit. Whatever. Nah, it ain't going to work, bro. I think I think if you put Evans in, woo! Okay, what is this? What do you say? Shaw actually got more leadership compared to rest. He was there with Neville, Rooney, Young, Valencia. Shaw speak out where, point out what to do and very improved. True. Shaw was always honest, right? Even back then, you could see when we lose, he was damn sad. Yeah, he wore his heart on his sleeve. Shaw was better. Shaw was better leader than Maguire. He got the leadership skills, but now Rashford, man. I ain't gonna put Rashford up there as one of the guys who can lead this team. Rashford right now is just very selfish and only thinking about himself. Okay, one more thing. So what else I wanted to bring up about this one, criticizing big talent. So cannot handle big talent. So should we stick to the project now? Sticking to the project and believing it or not. This one I'm concerned, man. If this season he finish second, the next season is his third season with an option to add one. Are we seeing Ten Hag beyond next season or what? I'm starting to wonder, man. Like, what if we lose against this game at Brentford? I don't think we should sack him or anything, lah. I think whatever it happens, Ten Hag must stay at least for another 2 years. We threw this man into the team, and the team was playing so shit. We finished third place. Sure, he's super fucking arrogant, and in hindsight, maybe he should have taken Ralph Rangnick's help. Do you guys remember now when Rangnick came in as they're about to go out? They kept asking, "Have you spoken to him? Have you spoken to him? Have you spoken to him?" I said, yeah. His answer was some koi nugget answers. Have you spoken to him? The club has spoken to him, and he has my number. He can call me anytime. I remember things were like that. The only time he spoke to him was once or twice, and they kept asking him, "Did Ten Hag ask you for help? Did Ten Hag ask you for help?" The reason they asked that question was to see whether there's cohesion between these two, to see whether what the club said that they bring Ralph Rangnick in first, and then they'll bring Ten Hag after to help each other. Remember they said that they might make him a technical director or a coaching director. But then as he came closer to that time when Ten Hag was going to come in, and Ten Hag said no. Said, did you call Rangnick? No, damn Lancy. Ten Hag, damn Lancy. We're like, nope, nope. And they asked him, are you going to need his help? Are you going to need his help? Nope, nope. Damn Chat Lancy. Ten Hag was fucking arrogant, man. When he came in, he thought he was ready for the job, and all the journalists said Ragnick wasn't ready. They said Ragnick wasn't ready. Ragnick told them quietly, "It's okay. I've managed Dortmund and RBZ and Red Bull, whatever. I'm ready. I'm ready. Gegenpress. I'm ready." Bullshit. He was ready. He was spanked in his butt. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. Ten Hag came in also. Nope, nope. With all the reporters, nope. So fucking arrogant. Did you ask for his help? Nope. I don't need it. Nope. Do you have his number? I'm not sure, but if I have to, I will call him. Yup. We will have a chat. Yup. If I need him, yup. Look what the fuck happened. Came in, bring your own team. Of course, you asked whether Carrick and the other fellow wanted to say. Carrick said no. Fine, no problem. We found out 6 months later. Okay, good. At least you tried to get him to stay. Now, what do you have to say for yourself, man? How come every manager who comes to Manchester United think they know what they're doing? The one who have no stature. Should we strike every manager have to say? I mean, was okay, new goalkeeper. Yeah, that's why we need to give him time, correct. With the current form, don't know whether the team can make it top four. I think, yeah, like I said, I'm prepared for 10th place, Top four, yeah. I'm preparing myself for 10th place. So everyone here is saying you need time to run the project. And of course, we don't give the coach a lot of time. So if that's the case, tomorrow, be prepared for us to lose. Be prepared for us to lose. Who's coming back? Anthony. Okay, so the front is good. Anthony will do some defending. Casemiro still going to be a step behind. Ericsson's not going to be able to play full 90 minutes. Hannibal Majbury, the coach still doesn't seem to have full confidence in him. I think we're going to lose. Man. What? Last time I would have some hope because I know De Gea is there. When the defense cock ups, I know De Gea will always be there to save the day. Now you can just take a shot in the middle or take a hard shot straight at Onana above Onana, and you score the goal really easy. Two arrogant fucks, man, here. First Ten Hag came in, damn Lancy, then he brought these fellas all Lancy shouting at defender. What fuck you got to say for yourself? You know who's the one laughing now? Not De Gea, it's Sancho. He's sitting down there laughing, man. There. Panamuka. That's such a shit attitude to take. Until now, he still hasn't apologized, man. Can you believe it? Fucking unbelievable because he's still getting the money. My bank balance is growing. Like fuck, man. The hell I care about apologizing and playing football. Yeah, man. This is breaking my heart, lah. Okay, what else I had here? How about the Zlatan thing? I think that's about it. Oh, yeah. What I wanted to liken Ten Hag's thingy, right, to what Zlatan was saying was, seems to me like Ten Hag is more like, Ten Hag is, like they used to say about Misbun Side, they say Misbun can never, or it's very hard for him to develop juniors, develop talent, like bring up, a boy. But if you bring somebody who's talented, who has the gumption, who has the skill and the will, and you give him to Misbun polish him to a diamond. You know what I'm saying? He can turn the fellow into like a fucking diamond. I was thinking like Ten Hag, I want to say polish somebody into a diamond. I'm not sure because none of his players became World Football Player of the Year or whatever. Donny Van de Beek came to us, we destroyed his career. Some of the other players went all over the place, and some like Ziyech, Hakim Ziyech and all that didn't really do much. And I'm wondering whether that's what he's like. I feel like, I don't know, man. What you all think? I'm fucking lost here, man, to know whether can Ten Hag develop talent or not. I guess that's the question. He's 100% out of his depth, but is he the guy who's able to develop somebody who's like a diamond and polish it into a superstar? If that were the case, I would have liked to see Mason Greenwood here and see how he developed the boy. Because for me, Rashford has already hit his threshold. Other fellows who have talent who need to be brought up will be Garnacho, Pellistri, but who they are hardly playing. And there's no Kobe Mainu lah. Okay. Let's see if he can develop Kobe Mainu into a super talent or not. The team now can't even get a draw. It's either win or lose. So hard to see this happening, man. Seem like whichever Dutchman managed United, fucking stubborn fella. Louis Van Gaal. Now this training tactics. Yeah, this training and this tactics thing, I don't know how well it's working. Somebody said that every time Zlatan said when Jose Mourinho came, he always made sure that he learned from Capello. Capello was very hard on him, right? Every training session very hard on him, but he made him well. He made him stay after 1 hour after training to improve his shooting. Grueling, he said, on his body, but he became incredible. He said that Jose was different, right? He would always make the practice sessions different, make it fun and entertaining so that you would be more engaging. What is Ten Hag trying to do actually? You came to a big club at Manchester, noting these guys are there. The senior fellas who are top professionals like Varane, Martinez, they don't seem to be giving him any Bruno, sorry, don't seem to be giving him any problems. To an extent, I think Rashford also listens, but I don't think everybody is in it. I don't think everybody's in it together. Everybody's in it to win it. It seems like there is still some kind of discord over there. And when results are not showing, players not really responding to you, that's why Pierre's question was right. He said, so is Ten Hag at fault or not for these two fellas, not really listening to him, the way he mentioned the players, outing them in public? Was it a mistake? Should he have not done that? Should he have learned? He said, no, that one is both ways. So on that point, I want to leave it. I like to agree with Zlatan on that. Because I think a player also needs to take accountability. Because like he said, when I grew up, when I was learning, they'll screw you. The guys above the coach, okay, the ones that are there to help him, they will screw you when you don't play well. But when you play well, they're not there to praise you because you're being paid to do a job. Nowadays at Manchester United, I feel like every time you do a good job, get a spank on your butt. Hey, give a spank, okay, good job, bro. Get a kiss, kiss on the cheek. Like, haven't you noticed our defenders every time they do a nice tackle? Yeah, high five, bro. Yeah, what's up, bro? Woo, what's up? Yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, shit. First 2 minutes, you fucked up, then suddenly you cover the goal and it's like, what's up, bro? What's up? Hey, you over there can't high five me. Hey, high five me. Hi, yeah, what's up? In that 10 seconds, you're doing all this what's up bullshit. Number one, when you're screaming, you're exuding energy, so you need to recover, right? Right? We all know. The guy is getting prepared to take his corner, right? Okay. Watch the hand signs. Watch who's running up to take the corner. Watch who's outside the D box. Watch where your other clown teammates are. Get prepared, get standing, and clear the goddamn thing, man. And look where who's up front and give a good pass so they can do some counter attack, which we are severely missing. Instead, every freaking time there's some kind of tackle or a block or a clearance in defense, everyone is high fiving. Now, while you can say that's nice and it's all teamwork and camaraderie and all that, I think they shut the hell up. Okay? Stop praising each other because in the overall context, there's nothing to be praised. We seem to be taking it a game at a time, which is good for focus. But bigger picture is y'all been playing like shit. So they shouldn't really be so like the old players and all that. Or I don't see. Like, do you see guys in City or Arsenal for that matter doing all this hi-fi shit every time? Like when they clear, they immediately okay, get in position. We need to take the corner. Watch out for the free kick. Listen to the goalkeeper. How many people they want as well? I was like, whoa, hey, teamwork, bro. Hey, shit, man. It's like it's in the new Ten Hag handbook. We all must high five after every block. Man, I hate that shit. I remember when John O'Shea scored a goal or whatever and went celebrating like crazy and Ferguson from the sideline screaming at him. Johnny Evans also. I remember O'Shea kena, Evans kena, Ashley Young kena. Even one of the midfielders kena, mostly defenders kena when they were and they were celebrating because your head is not in the game. It's the same thing when you went and start tuition. Your teacher would say, "Hey, you need to focus. You need to listen. Stop taking your pen and twiddling your pen. I used to have all those little nervous tics, and stop doing that. Clear your mind and focus." Now, that's why, I don't see most of our players having a clear mind, except maybe guys like Bruno and the top players I mentioned this now, because especially guys you rely on like Rashford. There's too much on his shoulder, like a conglomerate, like a business already. So Scott must remember to do all this, fuck ass bullshit. Huh? 3-1 down also must go and do quickly, a quick one. So all the kiddies will, start tweeting, all that nonsense. Just play the football, guys. We're playing so badly, man. We can't even beat Brighton. Galatasaray losing. Onana can't score a goal. We're so much. Isn't now the time to buckle down? Like the team's playing super well and we got everything is like a smooth train with a few hiccups here and there. Go ahead, and do all your nonsense. Go ahead, do the extras. Now we need to eliminate all these extras so we can focus. It's not happening, man. Now this next game, like, it's going to be the same. Amrabat is going to play on the left again because no one is back. All right. Greater Manchester Police say they want to interview this stupid Gabriel, fucking bitch, man. Over there, do it. The Manchester Police not going to find anything in their bloody investigation. What they going to find? That she deleted messages? That she fixed him up? That she made it look like, it actually happened and he had the real messages, voice messages, everything? So how are you going to substantiate the case? It's a money grab. They're trying to grab the bag. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy Anthony's about 100, 200,000, whatever the fuck, man. They're trying to grab the bag. He's famous. He's famous, man. Come on, man. The boy's famous. So I think whatever going to happen there is not going to happen. I really, really, really sincerely, with all my heart, really hope Anthony starts tomorrow. We need the guy, lah. We need some attacking, lah. We need someone to keep pushing up front, lah. Pelistri is the only fella doing it, lah. And Rashford, Rashford push too much, lah, as usual. It's just a whole mess, man. Okay, what else was there? Was there any other news coming out? There was some news about talk about us going for an Everton fullback and all these fellas are sitting on the bench. All these fellas sitting on the bench, not getting game time. Manchester United are going for 40-year-old defenders and hoping that they that they do a number. Quick check. I think quick check. I think that's about it. Guys. You know what? Hey, I think look, man. I think y'all better brace yourselves for hard times, whether it's injury or what. I think I don't think we're gonna do that well against Brentford tomorrow. I think it's gonna be difficult unless there's a freaking massive change over the past few days, which there isn't. All right. We have Casemiro, of course, he's not red carded in this game, but at the same time, I'm not really sure how the team's going to line up. So let's see how it goes. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Remember, like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next show or tomorrow after the game. Until then, peace out, guys. Keep it real.